I think you took that with you. You're talented. Commas. Everybody say commas.
Commas.
Nah, say commas.
Commas.
Listen, I'm not going to be before you long. I'm going to start with this. In the bio, I hate bios. Y'all can have a seat. I hate bios. I think you asked me 2 times at least. Hey, can you send the bio? I'd be like, the bio. Anybody else would be like, send the bio. I love the idea of commas and what this conference is and for those who will continue to be for. I feel like I'm a lot of things. In the bio, it does represent a lot. One of my favorite things that I am is a father. It's my favorite responsibility, my favorite job. Yeah. I got 2, 18-year-old who's at home and a 5-year-old who's with her mama. And I get to be their dad. I love that. I'm a solopreneur. Anybody ever used that word before? Yeah. Some of us talk about entrepreneurship like we're building businesses of staff beyond yourself. I'm a solopreneur. Like, that means I'm doing all these things unless I contract or get some donation of time or skill from somebody else. I'm a solopreneur. I'm doing all of this as an army of one. Some of y'all might be solopreneurs. I'm a facilitator. The way that I define facilitation is a facilitator is somebody who makes things easier. So in spaces when I'm in a room, as you kind of saw here, I use sometimes questions, prompts, challenges, activities to get people to do, to think, to share, to connect, to heal, to apologize or make up. I'm a lot of stuff. I'm also a conflict mediator in the state of California. I get to mediate conflict. As a matter of fact, I've mediated conflict post-murder. Like walk in a room where family members of one side and the other side are in the room and we got to talk it out about what do we need and what does healing look like and what's the next step. Like that level of mediation. Not just all these people don't get along or minor, no, they're ready to kill each other. Yep. Or they feel bad and real bad because it's something that's already happened. I used to do music. I used to DJ. On the way here, we talked about DJing. The idea that everybody got basically turntables in their phone. They got a whole playlist. You can play exactly what you want when you want to. Yep. I love that. That's beautiful. It's one of the toughest fun things about DJing is you're in a room where music is playing and then you have headphones that have a song that you set up to play next and you got to be able to hear this song while in that room. That's a little crazy in your brain. Imagine hearing a song loud and a song loud and you got to figure out where they match. That's a gift, but it's also a skill. You got to practice it. You can learn it. Anybody here ever want to learn how to DJ? That is a beautiful thing to spend time doing. And when you see somebody do it really well, you're like, ooh, I like the way you blend that song. I like the way you mash that up. I like the way you blend that song to that song. I love that. That's something I used to do for a hustle. Photography is something that I picked up. When I started doing silkscreen shirts in 2009, I was pressing shirts at my ex-girlfriend's house, or my house. And I was like, well, now we got shirts with the character from the children's music, but don't nobody know to buy it. So I was like, early Facebook, I thought I was smart. I was like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it to my friends, and I'm gonna take pictures of my friends wearing the shirt and tag them on their Facebook to my Facebook so my audience will see people wearing the shirt, but so with their audience. Influencer marketing. I didn't know what it was. I thought I invented it, but I didn't. Maybe I did. But now you can't pay me for photography because I put it down to take a wedding. Anybody ever been married, had a photographer or something? A lot of money spent on wedding photography. Somebody offered me a nice bag. I was like, yeah, never did a wedding before. I ain't never done a wedding since. So you got to be crazy to come up here on this very stressful day to give you these pictures. We'll never do it again. I stopped doing photography for 4 years. I was so like, that I put down my camera for 4 years. I got a lot of things that I like to do, that I want to do, that I have done. Anybody got a piece of paper still around you? Maybe on the other side, I would love you to write. I want you to, at the top of your paper, I want you to write the word want. Want. What do you want to do? And then under want, I want you to put can. You can do. And under can, I want you to put should. What you should do. And under should, I want you to put gotta. G-O-T-T-A. Gotta do. Want, can, should, gotta. Chris, sometimes people ask me, how do you post a video? Sometimes it's 2, 3, 4 videos a day. All of them shot on a camera that I edit myself, that I push record on, and upload it with a caption on the internet within a 24-hour period. Sometimes it's a little longer, 24 because like I'm not going to sleep. So before I go to sleep, how you do it without getting burnt out? My answer has been, and y'all were there on New Year's when we did a little thing around New Year's. I said, it's what I've decided I gotta do. It's not about what I want to do or should do or can do or want to do. This is the thing I gotta do. Remember I talked about being a father. There are parts of that responsibility, that job, that role, that comma, that ain't about what I want to do. It ain't what I can do. It ain't what I should do as a dad showing up as their father, their baba. I'm doing what and that's why I think I'm a good dad. Because I will do what I gotta do. I'll figure it out. It's gotta get paid for. I'll figure it out. I gotta be there, even though I actually am leaving from this place that's hours and miles away. I gotta be there. Because I gotta be there. Not what I wanna do. Got it. There are things around business that you're like, ooh, what do I wanna do? Imagine a funnel. So under those 4 words, I want you to make a big funnel. But maybe imagine a V. The biggest open part of the funnel, the top of the V, is what you want to do. And then as you get more narrow in your funnel, you'll get to the other ones. The point of the funnel is what you gotta do.
Yes, sir.
And in between want and gotta are what 2 do we have? Can and should. I'm gonna give you a minute to blast the answers to your life, your business, your mission, your purpose. I'm gonna give you 1 minute on my phone to write the answers to that funnel. It could be general, it could be specific to your one business or your 15 hustles, but start with want. And in a minute, see how far down that funnel you can get. Starting now. What do you want to do? How do you get to what you gotta do if you have no idea what you want to do, or what you can do, or what you should do in life, in business, in role or responsibility? How do you do what you gotta do if you don't even know what you can do or want to do? How do you do what you gotta do if you haven't thought about it? It's like 26 seconds left. Time flies. It's not about how much you put on there or how deep in the funnel you go. Just brainstorming. You can fill this out later in depth. I just want you to start it. All the things you want to do. All right. That's a minute. It's actually a little bit longer than a minute. Raise your hand if you have a business idea or a hustle and you want to make some money with it. Earlier, Chris talked about writing on the paper the vision for 5 years, if you weren't here for that. Anybody here want to make money? Raise your hand higher if you want to make a lot of money. Okay. Real quick, if you got a calculator on your watch or your phone or somewhere nearby, we're going to do some quick math. To make 6 figures in a year, mathematically, $100,000 in 12 months, 365 days. Mathematically, divide 100,000 by $100, and you'll find how many people you need to get $100 from. What's the math?
1,000 people.
So 6 figures in 12 months, a year from now, you need how many people to give you $100? I just need 1,000 people. Every dollar in your dream, every dollar in your mission that you ever want in your account is in somebody else's pocket or account. The money's already printed. If you want to be a billionaire, there's $1 billion somewhere in this world. And somebody got it in their account, their business, To make a 6-figure year in your business, you just need 1,000 people to give you $100. What if every quarter they gave you $25?
Yeah.
What if Chris's book, how much is your book? $20. So 5 books, series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, divide that amongst a year, that's a 6-figure. You just need 1,000 people to do it, to get them from 1 to book 5.
84 people a month? That's it.
How many of you want to make $1 million? Let's do the math.
Yes, sir.
How many people do you need $100 from to make it $1 million a year? I only need 10,000 people to make it a $1 million business year, hustle year, struggle year, whatever you do. I just need 10,000 people to give me 100.
That's it.
Maybe it's I get $25 from them 4 times.
Yeah.
A plate, a t-shirt, a hat, a consult, a coaching strategy, a meetup. Maybe they come to the conference and they buy a shirt. That's one time that you get both. But how do you break up this person giving you $100 and get, you see where I'm going?
Yes.
I think sometimes in our hustle, we forget the math of it.
Yes.
I just have to serve 1,000 people to have a 6-figure year. And I got to serve 10,000 people to have $100 from them each to have $1 million year. When we talk about money, there's other value, there's other fruit that I want to work for. Serving the community, nonprofit work, ministry. Maybe it's not about money, maybe the fruit that you want to see is lives changed, lives healthy, lives saved, lives connected, marriages and relationships, whatever it is, I don't know. But maybe if you thought about it with this kind of a grid, you go, oh, that's all I need to do. When I started doing content creation in 2021, I was grieving. I was like, my father died at 95. He was 95 years old, born 1925. Only child. No close cousins or uncles. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother. And
What's ringing there?
I said, I don't want to die in a similar place in life as my father. I think I should go farther. I want to farther than that. And in that mission, I know he didn't have a lot of the technology that I have to do business. And he also didn't have the support and the ingenuity and the creativity. He had a lot of charm and charisma. He was charming, he was handsome, he was funny. He didn't have the internet though. And I was like, what would my daddy do if he had the internet? What would my grandma do if she had the internet? Probably for 7 years before I was consistent on posting every day, I was watching YouTube and seeing people blow up on YouTube. Anybody watch YouTubers? Yeah. How to set up a camera, you talk to the camera, you have to push and record. You know how hard it is to push record and talk to a camera?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
And I made every excuse. I bought the cameras, I bought the microphones, I bought the lights, I bought the tripods, I got the SD card, I got a good MacBook Pro, and I got the Final Cut Pro to edit it on a real laptop. I was like, I'm gonna invest, and did nothing with it for years. Or if I did record it, I was gonna travel to Oakland to speak here, or go to a camp up in the mountains with these kids, or go to the juvenile hall working with Comment, or go into the studio making beats. I would sometimes boldly set up a camera in a corner, but not edit the thing I recorded. Because I would have to look at myself. And I would have to listen to myself.
Sir.
And I'd have to edit it and cut out the things I don't like, but I'm cutting everything out because I don't like.
Yes.
Anybody else ever
Real deal.
got past the fear to push record, then watched it and listened to it and was like,
The real deal.
ugh, that's me? Somehow I edited the video and was like, oh, now I gotta upload that thing. One of my best friends, his name is Adrian, he said, you have the medicine for someone else's headache. And then he went like this, how long will you let them suffer? Nigga. How dare you? How dare you ask me that question?
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
I'll offer this as a new place I am.
Oh,
I'll challenge my friends.
amazing.
They're bold enough to be my friend. I go, if no one is watching and no one is caring, are you even trying to be the best at the thing that you're doing? Why are you in business if you ain't trying to be the best something? Like the best ever, the best today, the best in the West Coast, the best in my city, the best on this platform. The best. If you're not trying to be the best at the thing, why are you doing the thing?
Why you doing it?
No, that's right.
I'm gonna be the GOAT of all time. Can I be the GOAT of Chat or Inglewood or Cali, West Coast, America? How about in my age group? The best. If I'm not trying to be the best, maybe that's the reason why nothing is happening. I'm doing something, but I'm not doing nothing.
Yes, sir. Rob. Yes, sir.
If you're gonna do it, then do it.
Yes.
People talk about the algorithm. The algorithm don't like my content. I'm shadow banned. They're hating on me. Here's what the algorithm is. The algorithm is genuinely other people's interests.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
That's all it is. And the algorithm is gauging, are people paying attention? And here's the reason why. Here's the reason why I'm about to pivot. Anybody already follow me on social media? Anybody see me online? Okay, I post a video every day. Here's one of the videos. A question of the day. It's a good question. I didn't even know we were gonna do that. I knew we were doing a fireside chat. I had a question in my heart. Here it go. Boom. I can ask a question all day. The intro to my video, the length of the video, the look of the video. I think people watch and go, swipe.
Mm-hmm.
They'll watch it, and everything you do on your phone is data to the algorithm. What did you stop scrolling on? What did you screenshot it or record it? Did you share it? Did you comment? Did you double tap? Did you save it? All of that data. Did you turn the volume on? Because a lot of us are watching social media without the volume on. Did you turn the volume on? Did you watch it again? All of that data lets them know, well, he liked it, and we know somebody else who's like him. We'll send it to him. And if they like it, then maybe we'll send it. Well, if these guys like it, then maybe the ladies might. And that's all the algorithm is doing. It's literally just gauging interest. What it was telling me is, well, they ain't interested in what I was talking about. And how long am I gonna be selfish, talking about what I wanna do? I'm trying to sell vegan soul food in Tijuana.
Right.
And I don't know why ain't nobody coming.
Good luck with that.
It's a good idea. It's soul food. It's vegan. And y'all ain't got none over here. And they're like, don't nobody want that. Unless you make them want that. So you're either going to accept it or going to change their mind.
That's good.
As a marketer of a business, you either going to accept and give them what they are asking for,
Yes,
or
sir.
change their mind on what you're offering is better than that.
Yeah.
But don't get pissed at the algorithm.
Yeah.
It's you.
Yeah.
My video's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody watching it. Somebody watched it and was like, and next.
Delete.
But with one video, one camera, one video, I can make $1 million in that video.
Yeah.
So more than 4 years of posting a video every day, what you don't see is I'm getting a bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
in content creation.
All right.
From the University of Myself. How long did it take you to get a bachelor's degree? Somebody say 5.
Sometimes.
Somebody say 6.
Sometimes.
How long did it take to get a doctorate? You could, but somebody gonna go a 10-year route, 7-year route. They've been messing around. They got a girlfriend, got pregnant, got a car, got went to the army with. Somebody gonna take a long time. I don't care how long it takes. You should, if that's your thing, go do that. I said, in 5 years, I'll post every day. You know how good at video creation I'm finna be?
Yes, sir.
I would have posted more videos than most people would have ever shot.
Yeah. Real. Yeah.
That's so good.
I'm finna be cold at this.
For real.
How about this? If I went to get a degree, a bachelor's degree with a specialty in like physical therapy, anybody got sciatica? Anybody got like a little ailment, a little ouch? I could go get an education from an expert to go get a job that would be really good, but I have to pay for that and then spend at least 4, 5, 6 years before I can get paid to do the thing. Year 1, I can make a video to get paid. But I just know I'm going the long game. I'm going to take 7 years of commitment and lock in and get this degree. A specialty, a skill set, an identity. And along the way, I'll build an audience. But it ain't about y'all. I'm learning this thing. So how can I be so consistent? Part 1, it's about me.
Come on.
And when I'm going to turn into a cold version of myself in 4, 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
And then also the audience I build. Now I know what they like and what they don't like. So I can serve them better. If your business is not solving a problem, what are you in business for?
Come on.
Your own glory?
Come on.
Because you like the thing? You artistic and creative and funny and interesting? If ain't nobody caring, maybe you're looking at it from the wrong perspective. What do they want? What do your followers, the audience, the world want?
Yes, sir.
As much as there's some things that I want to do, if the audience doesn't want that from me, my age, my race, my education, my skill set, my voice, my style, my flavor. If you follow me, you know I don't usually talk like this tone. I'm very, hey everybody, my name is Rob and I do calm videos. That's what I be doing. Everybody, ha ha. My friends know, pivot coming. This version of Rob is coming to video. But I didn't want to be energetic, because it's like, I think we got enough of that. Kind of comes off a little coney, kind of a little too much. I don't want to, I'm not here to entertain and shuck and jive. It's coming. Because I watched which videos people liked and shared and commented. Every day I post a question that you can use in a conversation starter with your best friend, your coworker, your spouse, your friend, your family, a stranger on a bus stop. A general question. 3 days ago, I posted a question in the story on Instagram. Some of y'all follow me, see it. I said, I'm gonna take this clip where they're talking about how long men can last in intimacy. It wasn't even my content. I took that video, put it in the story, and I took a question from my deck of 75 questions to talk about intimacy. And I put a picture of the question. Question number 55. How long would a good session with your partner be? I'm paraphrasing, there's young people in the room. Yeah. How long would a good session be for you? And then I put a poll, and I just freestyle 2 to 15 minutes, 15 to 25 minutes, 25 minutes to 45 minutes, or 45 plus minutes. Somebody asked me how many people viewed that. 3,265 people viewed the story. Ask me how many people viewed the question of the day when I was like, hey, if you want to have a question to talk to you. What does the data tell me? You hit over here, they don't care about none of this, that. Give it to them, talk about it, but this is what they want from you. Wow. How selfish would it be for me to go, well, I don't care what you guys want. I want you to buy this. No, I know what you want now. And along the way, I can sprinkle the other things. But if I'm here to serve a community, and they have a headache, a problem, an issue, something they need, some inspiration, some motivation, encouragement, how dare I tell them what they need when they're telling me what they want and need from me? I don't care what your business is. If you've done it long enough, you know what they want and what they don't want. Stop trying to force them to like something that they don't want from you.
Right.
I'll close on this.
Makes sense.
There is success. Everybody say success.
Success.
There is success where you obsess.
Success where you obsess. Wait. All right. Say that again.
I'm ready.
There is, somebody say success.
Success.
There is success
Where you.
exactly where you already obsess.
All right.
There's somebody here who loves children. Somebody here loves plants and flowers. Somebody here loves people. Somebody here loves people who got ailments and injuries or want to get in the gym and lose weight or gain muscle. Or you upset. You are a nerd. You are a fanatic. You are a weirdo about a thing. And instead of obsessing outwardly, you hide it, especially from the internet. And you decide to do this other thing. When God might be saying, I made you weird.
Do it.
Take your weird.
Do it.
That's literally where it is.
Do it.
Anybody heard of a dude named Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
#1 YouTuber ever. He's on the spectrum. Little weird white boys, and how he describes himself. He said, I'm a weird white guy. No one liked me in high school. No one liked me in junior high school. What I wanted to do was be a YouTuber. I wanted to buy my mama a house, he said. He gave away houses on YouTube.
Yeah.
He got so much money from YouTube money and other places that he gives away Lamborghinis and Teslas and homes and businesses, just making videos. But he's obsessed with making the best videos, not making the money. He gave away $10 million in a TV show to the one winner. Forget all the other winners along the journey of the show. So obsessed that this is how much money can come in and how other people who got money can give it to us. Sometimes, like even in a nonprofit, you don't have to have a customer. You can have a cause or a community that bless you to make 6 figures, 7 figures. You just got to be obsessed.
Obsessed with your obsession.
Somebody got to do something. No, it's bust up. Doing this. Like, look, next year when the change you're gonna see in me is just a whole lot of this. It's gonna be an army of fitness in here. I love you.
Hey,
I'm gonna close on this. I don't want you to quit the thing that you can't quit. I don't want you to try. But if you do try, maybe you'll learn, I couldn't quit it.
that's so good.
Maybe you trying to quit it is an actual obstacle and you realizing that's where you should obsess. But because you won't break up with it, you don't know that that's actually the one. Put it down, see how you feel. You feel empty, you can't sleep, you got a bunch of ideas, people will come up to you, hey, please give me some more. You're like, nah, don't do it no more. Please though, we went down from you. That's so good. If you would just put it down and quit, you realize you shouldn't. Instead of just mediocrity in it.
That's
I promise
so
you by
good.
next year, it ain't gonna be no more mediocreness in my bag.
Amen.
All the way in.
Oh.
I tell my friends all the time, wait till I make this pivot. Somebody would be upset with how hard. Y'all thought I was consistent before.
Come on.
I'm obsessed.
Come on.
I'm gonna get rich or die trying to get there without losing my soul or my mind.
Amen.
Please say it.
All right.
Please say it.
All right.
I am obsessed with figuring it out. I'm going to get rich or die trying without losing my soul or my mind. I'm going to maintain being the person that I know that God made me to be, doing the things that I know I can do, and I'm going to succeed at it. Now, my question is, next year when we get up in here, what's the praise report going to look like? Because I know a couple of us in here like, wait till you see me next year.
Next year. Yeah.
I can't wait to see you next year.
Yeah. All right. All right.
That chips is yours, because I can't eat it. I can't eat it.